One hidden agenda of college is to make friends for life and business. Chapter 1. Make people connections to help you in life. College is about networking. You can make friends in college that can last for life. Make friends in your field and you can help each other later on in the work world. Get to know at least 2 to 3 professors because you will need reference letters when applying for grad school or a job. Everybody at college is a bit scared and insecure because you are alone with thousands of other people. People try not to show it, but it's true. Some people make a few friends and muckle onto them, but as soon as you leave that comfort zone to go to a new class in a different building, you're alone again. Be cool, open-minded and friendly. There is no shame in living in a residence hall, dorm, or fraternity for the first few years at college because you have ready friends there living all around you. The problem with dorm living is that some people socialize all the time. They hang around together doing nothing. I did this for a while, but I soon started doing my own thing. If you live in an apartment, there is a chance you will never socialize with any of your neighbors. There is a learning curve to living with other people, as in sharing a house or apartment. You get cynical real fast. People will take your food, invade your privacy and might even steal your money. If you live with 2 or more roommates who bring friends in and something gets stolen, everyone can deny it. This is your opportunity to learn about what other people are really like. I went to a military college where I learned that you will only ever meet a few people with truly good hearts. Most people are selfish to evil pretending to be good. Everybody thinks they're good. When I first went to a civilian college, I tried some stupid things like ballroom dancing. At least I tried things because I wanted to explore my life. I eventually settled on the few things I really like to do. Do the few things you want to do. If you want to lift weights, go to the gym every day. The easiest way to meet people is to take on a retail or clerk job on campus. collegeinfogeek.com. Make friends at college. Make new friends but keep the old. You can never have too many friends. Young people are scared at college. So is everybody else. People come from all over, the little towns in your province or state, different parts of your country and from other countries. I was a research assistant one time, doing silly psychology experiments on undergrad students, 1 student at a time, which they got credit for. I soon realized that they had students there from everywhere with all the different types of personalities you could imagine. This is the one place in life you are going to be with all these different young people. You might as well try to socialize to get a piece of that action. Don't just focus on studying. Focus on meeting like-minded people for the experience of it. In the first year or so, people try to hang on to the friends from their hometown, but everybody picks a different major and has different interests, so by the 3rd year, they're gone. It's just you. I made friends by trying to be a decent guy wherever I was, and I was heavily into athletics where I made friends from all over and all walks of life. I worked out at the college gym and at the YMCA. Real weightlifters as opposed to pansies and wimps have a kinship separate from everyone else because we know we're tough guys in the primal sense. Don't make a big deal about it. If you're really interested in something, do it, like join the radio station or play in the marching band, but don't force it. Within 10 years, you will have forgotten everyone's names except for your few true friends. Some people have no time to socialize. I knew a few who attended college full-time and worked near full-time hours. There is no sin in going to social functions and parties to see what's going on. The truth is that it's a bunch of loners and insecure people like you wanting to see what's going on too, so everyone is looking at each other trying to be cool. It's the best system we got for meeting people unless you're cool enough to meet people on the street. I worked out at the gym every day. The other people who did this as opposed to the people who worked out sporadically soon got to recognize each other and they became my friends. We used to work out, then go out and drink and get high. The gym closed at 10. Tom, Fred, Roland, me and a few others would go straight to a bar and catch a buzz. It was crazy but fun, working out then getting high. I could say it was a period of life I remember with deep fondness because it only happens once, and if you don't have fun, you miss your chance. The fraternities I visited didn't impress me. The guys had to pay high dues to live in cheap, small rooms. They were always drinking and smoking dope when I went there. It's like 20 or more guys living in a house. The peer pressure must be incredible. There is no in crowd at college because it's always changing. Everything is transient, even the professors. The fakers acting all popular and connected are insecure. They act hot with their little group, but once they're away from them, they're as scared as anyone. I saw it in one guy who I knew in the psychology department. Then one day when I saw him in a crowd waiting for a class at the College of Education, he was so nervous. I figured it out. He wasn't with his little group of friends, so the guy acting like he was the big in-crowd dude at the psychology department was just another insecure guy trying to get through once he left the social science building. Most people are looking for a friend. At college, I made friends by being a nice guy. I made friends at the weight room, went to the socials at the College of Education, which was mostly a handful of guys and a few girls who mostly drank beer and smoked dope, but you could network through it to meet other people if you wanted. I made some casual friends with the people I went to school with, the people I actually sat in classes with, but my real friends were the people in the weight room, mostly guys. Discover what you like and go there to do it. 20 years later, you won't remember the names of most people you went to school with, but you'll remember the few people you shared time with, usually in a hobby or sport you were involved in, some fun times going out to party, which is normal for a young person, and the profound talks which are quite common in college. After college, it's all about function. You don't have those deep, meaningless intellectual conversations anymore that can't help you earn money. Go to social events, make small talk anywhere, get a campus job, and otherwise be a nice, friendly person. Nowadays they got Facebook and chat rooms, etc., which I don't use because to me it's not the real world like being somewhere on campus. The truth is that the college friendships like you see in movies are largely a fantasy. Many people work a job while going to college full-time. There is not a lot of time to hang around and socialize. The fraternities and sororities I've been in as a guest are nothing special. They were just guys and girls who felt they wanted or needed friends, so they got together to live in this building and call themselves an organization. You can waste a lot of time hanging with your fraternity or sorority mates doing nothing much while you could be studying. It's your choice, but ultimately everybody's a loner anyway. They call it existential loneliness. You walk alone, either pursuing your vision or following the indoctrination all around you. Making friends at college is only a small part of the agenda. Maybe some rich kid with parents who pay for everything can go to college for the social life, but the real world is hard. You have to compete just to get into a grad school. You have to get your priorities straight. You won't be a great student if you spend your nights hanging around, talking about nothing in particular. College is fine for a young person to try to discover his or her true identity by learning about the world. While you're doing that, keep your eye on the only prize that matters to you at that point in time in the world, the credential that will take you one step closer to a good job. If you feel lonely, volunteer somewhere, get a job or an internship. Your so-called friends won't be there after you all get your undergrad degrees. The only thing that matters is to get into grad school or wherever else you might want to go. Make friends at college websites. ehow.com/how_15379_make-friends-college make-friends-college.html, how to make friends at college. wikihow.com/make-friends-in-college. drinktalking.com/student_union_bars, virtual student union bars. collegeofview.com/articles/cv/campus life/making-friends-again.html. talk.collegeconfidential.com/college-life/93469-making-friends-college.html. ecampustours.com/campuslife/your freshman year/making new friends in college. everycollegegirl.com/how-to-make-friends-in-college.